I should be afraid of coronavirus, but I'm not, you know. What I am afraid is of people who are vulnerable dying alone. I have a lot of people who follow me on my social media. I try to stay connected with them and show them that we're here. I make it clear to them that we're not close.
You know, Casa Ruby is an LGBTQ community center. We help the most vulnerable population of Washington, D.C. And 10% of the population in Washington, D.C. is LGBTQ, and 40% of that is homeless, right?
357 homeless individuals slept in all of our facilities. So when they say, quarantine yourself, go home, they can't go home. This is their home. Because they told us everybody's supposed to stay in the house. It's hard.
I can't do it.
Okay, so you're having a hard time with the isolation.
Yeah, I had anxiety. I couldn't just sit still. I was going off, and I tried to.
At first, when the coronavirus and the shutdown was starting, for 3 days, everybody was going crazy. People were having mood swings. Some people didn't want to take their meds. Some people were like, I can't sleep.
Some are sad. Some are scared. Some are experiencing being laid off their job.
When someone is upset about something, we explain to them, right? We let them get their frustration out, but we explain to them that this is for everybody to be safe.
Okay? And then you wash your hands again to get rid of the soap. Okay? Get rid of the soap. And then we get the towel or whatever we have.
I also have an immunocompromised body. When I first got diagnosed with HIV, my case manager told me, let's plan your funeral. For 3 months, I asked the universe, I said, just give me 3 months after diagnosis. And I got more than 3 months. I'm still here 20 plus years. But I also learned that in order for me not to be sick, I have to take care of Ruby. And to me, a big part of my happiness is being a Casa Ruby. We have food for a long time.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the houses to be prepared for the weekend.
¿Y estas donaciones de pan cuándo llegaron?
Ayer. No, esas las acaba de traer Ángela.
Oh, para el fin de semana.
Para el fin de semana.
Okay, that's good. Since we spoke, we had a positive for COVID. My number one priority is to be there, and I have. But this is something that you can control, This is something that you have no control of. The hardest part is that I can't hug them, and I'm a hugger. Because last week, one of the girls, she said I tested HIV positive. It was so hard because she was in so much pain. And I wanted to give her a hug so bad. And I cried. I said, I don't like to see you cry. Because I don't, I'm just part of me. If I could take their pain away, I will do that. But I can't. I feel like it's been 40 days since the mayor announced that there was going to be a state of emergency. And I feel like I beat this. I beat it because I'm still out there. I'm still going to the store. I'm still coming to Casa Rubia. So I feel like, I beat this, but, I'm like, for how much longer, right?